I brought up Kambosos. And like I said, just because I do think that's probably I mean, I know he doesn't have a title, so obviously you can't unify with him. Some of the other guys, Ryo, I think is a little bit more difficult to make. Who knows what's going on with Teofimo? He's chasing after Duran at 147. So Kambosos does seem like, something that is easy and quick to make, assuming he looks good in his next fight. Is that something you would be with? Like, let's say the offer came and they're like, okay, we want to do it in Australia. There's going to be more money to go down to Australia and do it. Would that be something you'd be willing to do, or are you like, nah, fuck that? I'm the champ. I call the shots. We doing it where I want to do it.
If they added another M plus on that check, maybe. But if not, I'm not going down to Australia for George Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? I think the only time George Kambosos ever do good in Australia is when he find like a name. He fought Lomachenko out there. He fought Devin out there, where he just came from being undisputed. So I don't even know. I don't know what he brings as far as to the table down there as far as Australia. I know they was trying to make him and Liam Paro in Australia. They're both Australians, so I think it would have been a big fight for them out there in Australia. But I ain't Australian. I ain't Liam Paro. The belt is in New York, so if he want to even smell the belt, he got to come over here. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I mean, like I said, if it's for more money and it makes sense, yeah, for sure, I'm down to go to Australia. As long as it's fair, as long as it's fair judging, everything is on even playing field. Why not? But as far as right now, I don't know. We don't know. I mean, hopefully, we get a unification fight. If not, maybe we'll get. It's a lot of guys that at 140 that can fight just that about making the fights happen. Like you said, George Kambosos is a name, and he's right there. He's right there to stand with Eddie, so it would be an easy fight. But I don't know. I think they was talking about somebody else too for me to fight soon, so we'll see.
Well, I actually think, I mean, again, for me, I really like the Devin Haney fight. I do think it needs some marination, but I feel like a fight that probably should be a no-brainer, right, is you and Teofimo. I know he's talking about Duran and moving up, but we'll see if that happens. But it kind of makes sense for you and Teofimo Lopez to lock horns at either Madison Square Garden or at the Barclays or something like, right? I mean, obviously Barclays, right?
I think that would be a big fight. Teo talk his shit. I talk my shit. He's saying he's from New York. I ain't never seen him in these streets, run these streets. I ain't never seen him get ready for a fight out here. I don't never see him fight an amateur fight out here. So I don't like how you keep claiming my city. I'm the king of New York. This is my shit. I've been saying this before I was champion. I've been holding the city down since the amateurs. I'm the one that represented New York in the Olympics. I'm the one that brought the world championship back to New York. You know what I'm saying? He's using New York to get to make it look good. That's what they do over there in Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? Tell the fighters, yo, you from here, so you can have a city behind them. You know what I'm saying? They do that with all them type of guys. That's just promoting. But you know what I'm saying? The city really know me. You know what I'm saying, Ben? Like these bitches out here really know me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really like these clubs, these people that are the streets, these hoods, they know me. You know what I'm saying? They see me. Like we don't almost see me.
Since you was 8-0, right?
They see me when I was 8-0. I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been running these streets since I was 8-0. You know what I'm saying? The towns know me. Like we don't know Teofimo. Like we don't see him around. He don't win him and he's outside. The people don't see him. They ain't he's from over there, Vegas, Florida, whatever the fuck he from. But like I said, that would be a big fight in New York. New York do like Teofimo, I'm pretty sure. He's entertaining and all that, but you know what I'm saying? He can't come over here and take my shit. Like he gonna have to do that physically. You know what I'm saying? To claim this is his shit. You know what I'm saying? So, big fights out there. Big fights. I'm here now. I think the division is, you know what I'm saying? It's way better now. Liam Paro's a little boring. He was trying to do a little something, but he a little boring. You know what I'm saying? He ain't bringing that energy for real. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the guy that people want to shut up. I'm the guy they want to shut up. You know what I'm saying, Ben? So I'm here now. They can't deny me now.
Yeah. And Tio looking for a black fighter, right? Like you where you go to find black people? Africa, right? Africa, right?
I'm here. I'm saying he's looking for that boot smoke, but you know what I'm saying it's smart being a champion in a different division. If he could get the win, I don't believe he'll beat Boots. I think Boots is a little bit too big for him. But he's looking for that type of fight. But I don't believe the fight will happen. We'll see. But yeah, let's see. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather fight like that. I don't want a guy like Arnold Barboza to become world champion. He whack and he boring. You know?
I think Tio will probably price himself out of the Boots fight. Just my opinion.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about Tio and those comments he made about banana monkeys, this, that, and the other. Like, how do you feel about that? I only ask just because I know, there's been some other black fighters who have had some run-ins with him and his pops, and there's been rumors of the N-word being floated around out there. I don't know if you've ever had that experience with him or anything like that, but
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's not from the towns, Ben. If he was from New York, they was talking like that. He would have got smacked out here. You feel
mm,
me? He would
mm,
have got smacked. He from Florida. That's some like he's a clown. You know what I'm saying? He's a lame. That's why he talking like that. I don't feel no way, to be honest, because I wasn't even paying that shit no mind. I was training for a fight when he was talking crazy like that. So if I ain't commented when I seen it, like that shit, like it was whatever to me. You know what I'm saying? But he's a clown. You know what I'm saying? He's a clown. That's just like some clown shit. Like
yeah. Well, that's what I
that's
was
some
going to
clown.
ask. Do you think that's genuine, or do you think he's just doing it to try and get someone to bite and make a fight?
I really don't know. I don't know, but you don't play like that. You
Mm.
don't play the race card like that. For you know what I'm saying? Like calling people like monkeys and all type of shit, like trying to be racist and all. Like you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you were somebody like kids look up to. You a face, like you famous. You know what I'm saying? You Teofimo Lopez. Like you ain't supposed to be talking like that. But you know what I'm saying? I hope his fight in New York do terrible too. I hope nobody go out there and support him at all. Leave him with 3,000 people in the Hulu. Cause I don't even know who he's supposed to be fighting in the Hulu. He's supposed to be fighting somebody.
I
He's fighting
don't know.
soon.
I don't know. I
He's
forget.
fighting in February. He's fighting in February.
Well, I,
Him
I
and
thought I had heard originally they were talking about him maybe fighting Brian Norman. I
yeah.
heard, like, if the Boots fight doesn't happen, he might be fighting Brian Norman.
Yeah, he's fighting somebody in the Hulu theater.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, but hopefully ain't nobody go there and support him. Cause you know what I'm saying? We don't support that over there.
Yeah.
But like I said, they need Top Rank and Eddie need to lock in so I could shut him up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
See
mm,
what see what a real monkey is. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about him linking up with Eddie Reynoso over there and Canelo's team and everything? You think that's going to make any difference, or?
I don't make no difference. This kid been boxing his whole life, man.
Mm,
This kid been boxing his whole life. He is who he is. That's it. That's it. Teofimo is Teofimo. It's cool. Probably pick up some tricks from Canelo or something. You know what I'm saying? But what's his name? Oscar Valdez just got stopped with a body shot. He over there with Eddie Reynoso, right? Or he
yep.
left.
Yeah. No, it's still
Hell
there.
man, if you can fight, you can fight. Tio can fight. So at the end of the day, I mean, I don't see him get too much better. Maybe, but Tio is probably a guy that could pick up from Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Just being in the presence of that type of guy. But at the end of the day, I don't. It is what it is. But whatever he feel like is best for him, then that's good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me just ask, how does it feel to kind of be on this side now? I mean, you're the champ, right? So, normally people ask, well, who do you want to fight next? Who do you want to fight next? And obviously you're looking at other champs. Well, I want to be a world champion. I want to fight this guy. I want to fight that guy. But now you're the champ, and people are going to be looking at you and wanting to fight you. And obviously as a champion, you want to carry yourself a certain way. You don't want to be chasing after people or anything like that, because, I know you the man right now.
Right.
So does it feel any different being on this side?
Nah, at the end of the day, I feel like once you're at the world stage, you're at the world stage. You liable to fight anybody. As once you get to that top five type of, you know what I'm saying, you right there. So you liable to fight anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it really don't matter at the end of the day. It's not about it's just about making the biggest fights possible, the most, making sure that we getting the most money possible for these fights. And just cementing my legacy. That's really what it's about. I mean, mine says I'm a competitor, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to I can't tell you, like, I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna move any different than like I'm champion. I'm about to be running 50 miles out this motherfucker. Like, I've been a guy that wanna win. Like, I really genuinely wanna win. Like, when I'm in a hotel, I'm not in the hotel like, well, I do lose. At least this check is big. Like, generally, I'm a winner. Like, I really feel like I'm one of the best when it comes to the sport. So I don't like the moment I stop feeling like that is the moment where it's like, damn, like I gotta really get myself up for a fight. That's when it's like, because one thing about me, some guys might get me up quicker than others, but when I'm up, I'm up. Like, ain't no half-assing in the gym. Like, I might do an 8-week camp, but fight you better be like, nah, I got to do a 10-week camp for Ben. Like, it might be something like that. But as far as like me having to get up and put in the work, I'm gonna put in the work when it's time to put in the work. So it don't feel no different. You know what I'm saying? It don't really feel no different. The only thing that's different is the way that people is acting towards me. Like, oh, you're champion, champ. Like, man, I've been this guy. Like, I've been talking like I was on the Devin Haney's level. I've been talking like I was a champion. If you've been watching me for these years, I've been saying I'm on these guys' level.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell them I was coming from back then, but I'm here now. So
Yeah.
it's just about staying here.
I appreciate you giving 2 extra weeks for me, man. That makes me feel special.
Nah, yeah,
Workouts are working.
you know what I'm saying? You've been around the best, so I don't know. I gotta make sure I'm all the way, you know what I'm saying, locked in if I fight you, you know what I'm
saying? True that. So having said that, are names like Teofimo and Devin, like, are those the names that get you more up than, say, someone like a George Kambosos?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can say that. It can get me more up, but as a competitor, like a guy like a George Kambosos, anybody, I'm coming 100% because he's coming 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like let myself down, my city down, my people down. We're not trying to go back. Like, we're not trying to go back. We trying to go up like the Benjamins. You know what I'm saying? So it's like any fight at the world stage is whatever I did to win this fight, I'm doing that a little bit more, and I'm gonna consistently do that through the years. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I've done, whatever preparation, whatever routine I had before that, it doesn't stop. It stays that way because I seen it already. You know, that's why I'm glad I became champion when I did, because I already seen it through the years. You see these guys win titles, make money, and they kind of fall off. They get bigger in between fights, slowing down in fights, taking guys lightly. Like, just certain shit that happened to the sport. And you know, it's guys like, it's the guys that stay hungry and stay dedicated to the sport. It's they the guys that is able to make it to the top level and stay at the top level for as long as possible. So yeah, I think a Teofimo and Devin Haney would get me up more than George Kambosos fight. But at the day, at the elite level, anything can happen. So I'm not fucking around with nobody.
Yeah. Get that money up, and I'll be up for anybody.
Yeah, fact.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's wild, this boxing ride, man, from prospect to champion, and you know,
and you know the crazy thing, like I said, when it comes to being a champion, I had to earn it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you got a lot of guys that they just get opportunities. They top 3 and they just get a title shot. I had to earn a mandatory spot. I had to beat an undefeated champion. I had to beat an undefeated guy in the mandatory challenges fight. A hungry Argentine guy. I didn't see no tape on this guy coming with a lot of bullshit going into a fight with a lot of bullshit that I learned from. And now I see why Floyd said, if I'm not 100%, I'm not coming at all. You heard Floyd say, I think it was a fight when Floyd had like a fucked up rib or something. He pulled out and he fucked up his rib. He's like, if I'm not 100%, I'm not coming at all. Like, and you don't. I'm like, now that hearing that, it's like, you at the world stage, you don't come like half-assed. You don't play with nobody. You certain shit you don't do. And I should have learned from I should have knew that, because I seen, like, if me being around Tank before he made it to that certain level, when you seen him fighting guys, when you seen him fighting Pedraza, he was 100% locked in. He fought guys like Gamboa. He fought guys like the guy that he fought at Baltimore. He was bullshit, half-assed, and that wasn't 100% him. The minute that guy got that Leo fight to now, every camp been 100%. He got a nutritionist. I used to tell him, I'm like, Tank, you a millionaire. You making over $1 million when he's fighting Gamboa and Leo. I'm like, why Shakur have a nutritionist and cameraman and this, and he goes away to camp, and you in Baltimore, you don't got no nutrition, you eating fried chicken in camp. You know what I'm saying? He got his man cooking him salmon and shit. I'm like, well, Tank, you need some of that shit. The minute he got that Leo fight, everything changed. But that shows, once you at that elite level, everything has to be 100%. In this fight, my manager made sure everything was on it. Like, he was on it. Nutritionist, whatever money we had to invest, we invested it. Everything, everybody had to play the position. Like, so, like I said, in the elite level, you don't come half-assed. The Lemos fight, I felt like I definitely put in the work, but I fucked off. I'm like, this little Argentine kid can't beat me, like, can't fuck with me. I'm going in there with my hand fucked up. I'm like, man, I took a cortisone shot. My hand still was fucked up. I thought they said it take a minute for it to really kick in and really you feel the effects. I took the cortisone shot. It still fucked up my hand. I wasn't even gonna take a cortisone shot. I wasn't gonna tell nobody about it. I'm like, fuck that. I could beat this dude with just one hand, and you know what I'm saying. End up being a difficult fight. So, like learning as a champion to get here, it just shows you always coming 100%. And like I said, I earned this shit for every stage, fighting tough guys from the gate. So it is what it is. Like it's earned, not given. Nobody was gonna give me this. Not Eddie, not Mayweather Promotions. No, I had to go out there and get it, and I took advantage of my opportunity.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I mean, you definitely got it from the mud, man.
And I do feel like Liam Paro will continue to beat guys at the top level. Like I said, I think he will because he's a hardworking guy. He's a hardworking guy. He's a competitor, and like I said, I just feel like when it comes to guys like me, the special ones, I don't think he will get a win like that. But I feel like as far as like him, he will beat like a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? So
you think he beats Kambosos if they fight?
I honestly feel like he can beat. Yeah, I think he beat Kambosos, and I honestly feel like I honestly feel like him and Teo would have been a good fight. I swear, I honestly feel like that.
Really?
Yeah, I do feel like that. I think that he has a lot of patience, and he has patience, reflexes, and his style, like he's not he's not a flat-footed fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's doing certain things in the ring where it's like I'm touching him, but it's like I ain't sparked him the way I know I would spark somebody else. Like I said, I'm making it. It's like kind of like Floyd and Pacquiao. Like Floyd it was easy to beat Pacquiao, but it's like we know Floyd can't do what he want with Pacquiao, but they fight 100 times. Pacquiao just can't beat Floyd. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of one of those type of like he's kind of like one of those guys where it's like I could see him giving somebody like Teal problem because Teal don't have certain tools that I have, certain tools and certain bags that I have. Teal don't have. Like Teal is one of them guys like he's really like good with guys that's like there and like there, like you there, he gonna take care of you. He's kind of like a Boots, like that's how I look like a Boots will you there, like if you a guy that like if you a guy that's like is there for Boots, he's gonna make a movie out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna look like, but I feel like it's like that with any guy in boxing. You know what I'm saying? A guy standing there and don't have defense or nothing, you gonna spark him. That's Floyd. That's anybody. But if a guy got certain shit with them, it'll give you problems. So I'm not gonna just say it's Teal and Boots. I feel like that's just anybody in boxing. I just feel like he will give Teal problems because Teal just don't have certain tools that I got. So that's all it really is.
Bro, I don't even
as
know.
Far as like just physical attributes, you know, I'm taller, I'm longer, like just certain shit that Teal arms is shorter, just certain tools that I have that I think it would make he would be like a difficult fight for Teofimo. That it's just I'm not trying to say I'm just this way better guy than Teofimo. No, I'm just saying like certain tools that I have that would probably make the fight harder. I mean easier for me than Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? But then I feel like Teofimo would be a harder fight than Liam Paro. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. I wasn't sure how to process. I mean, obviously, I know styles make fights, but when you make a statement like that, it's like, damn, well, I saw what you just did to Liam Paro. Are you telling me you would piece up Teofimo like that too? Like,
I mean, it probably could get like that. I mean, Ben, it could fuck around and get like that.
Oh, shit.
Like it probably it could get like that, Ben. And I'm telling you, me and Teofimo, it can get like that, and I wouldn't be surprised. It can really get like that, like to where, like, damn, Teo, what the fuck? Like, his dad asking him in the corner, "Do you still got it?" I'm telling you.
Eddie Reynoso asking, "You still got it?"
And you Eddie Reynoso asking Teo, like, "Teo, do you still got it?"
Wow.
In Spanish and all that. Do you still got it? I'm telling you, it can get like that. That's why he got to come to New York too.
Oh, man. Book that.
We come to New York. You think my ex girls gonna come to the arena and see me lose to Teo? You got me fucked up. He come to New York. He better fight me in Saudi somewhere. Don't fight me in New York. I'm coming. I'm telling him now. I'm coming. So he better get. Wow. He better pray they make that shit somewhere else if we ever fight.
Wow. Oh man, we got to get Eddie on the horn and make this fight, bro. Like that's the fight. I think that's the fight.
That's a dope fight for sure.
Yeah.